10 hours,
It's
29
wonderful.
minutes, and 8
Congratulations to you all.
seconds
You rode a great race.
is what
I'm
we're
proud of
aiming
you.
for. 10 hours, 29 minutes, and 8 seconds is what we're aiming for. And we got... No, we're 3 minutes behind. No. Okay, we are 3 minutes behind the world record. But that's second place. It is last place as well. But that's fine. We unlocked a new race though. What have we unlocked? Eurotour. Have the Vlaanderen Classic or Innsbruck? No one has done the Vlaanderen Classic. We can do the Vlaanderen Classic now and get the world records. So that was second place. So the question is, do we want to do another run? Do we want to do another run, or do we want... So with the 3 Jours de Provence that we've just done, I think part of our issue was... I'm not sure where we lost that 3 minutes is the thing. We need to work out how to gain 3 minutes of in-game time, which is doable. I think part of it is that headwind at the front, at the final bit of the race, isn't necessarily something that's always blowing. So our issue is that it essentially comes down to RNG, whether you lose time from that headwind. Maybe. I could be wrong. I think... I want to check something though. Because I think... I just want to check which team Pogacar is on. Pogacar is... Okay, there is a way we can check this, which is just go race, Tour de France, continue, bonk, and find the one that has Pogacar on it. Pogacar is UAE Team Emirates. Should we do a Très Jours de Provence again and try and with UAE Team Emirates and try and okay, we want Rafael Micah, but we also want Poggers. We want Trenton instead of... Why are we not bringing our best is the question. Gavria is better than Christoph at least. And then for the... I think we've got our best. Yeah, we don't want to bring in time trialers is the thing. Which is, I think, one of the mistakes we made last time. So I think our aim is to have Pogacar win.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome to the briefing for this first stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbors no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely. We can finish on the podium, or even win if all goes well. I'm
gonna get yelled at by the guy if we don't win. It's gonna make me sad. This guy is yelling... So much of my life is this guy yelling at me now. Okay. I think Poggers is the guy who can do it, even though he's a mountain rider.
Hello, everyone.
He's not a sprinter,
The sprinters are likely to have
Pogacar.
ambitions of victory today, but it can't be taken
But
for granted.
he's a very
They'll have to
powerful
stay
rider.
touch on the Col de la Jeunesse or see their hopes evaporate.
One of the most powerful riders, Sophie. Oh, we've been blocked in. Have we got a guy we want to send on a little adventure? Okay, not you. Costa, do you want to go on a little adventure?
Okay, I'll put in a big accelerator.
And we are going to want to set a high tempo just all 3 days, I think.
Could cause problems for the sprinters, but it's still fairly easy going. The race would really have to be out of control in the closing stretch if we are to avoid a mass sprint finish.
Okay. We've now set like a decent tempo. This is the thing that we weren't using last time, is controlling, sort of managing our
1 minute
team.
for the breakaway. It's looking good.
That's something that we're doing this time, and that should help us.
Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important...
Let's set a high tempo again, to try and...
The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing.
And this does kill some of our guys, but that's fine.
The breakaway is losing ground.
The gap is increasing. We don't
Okay.
need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
No, but we don't
Time
care about the
difference
breakaway, we
between
care
the
about
peloton
the
and the breakaway
overall
is steady.
time. So,
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
once we get to these sort
5
of
kilometers before
hilly
the intermediate
areas, we'll
sprint.
start...
There will be 20 points for whoever is...
I'm gonna go for the intermediate sprint.
first over the line.
We've got a sprinter, so we may as well try and go for the sprint, because it should also...
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
If we go hard here, it speeds up the peloton slightly as well.
The race is now
'Cause-
entering the feed zone.
Bonk. Shit. Guess we don't need those sprint points. Okay. Now we can switch back to poggers. I should have written down our times for each stage. I assume there's not a speedrun timer for this game. Gavri just
The
dying.
breakaway is losing ground.
We've just left the feed zone, so there's no point to me. Let's set a high tempo for a wee minute as we go over this like hilly bit, to try and... No, let's go back to minimum tempo, please.
The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
So, because we're actually playing the game this time instead of just holding the skip button,
The gap is decreasing, guys.
hopefully...
The peloton should be there for the stage win.
Hopefully it should
The
be
head
better
of the race
this
is
time.
1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
I should have written down what our record was last time, shouldn't I? What we'll do once we finish this stage, we'll go into the VOD and we'll get our times. We're going to jank together our own speedrun tracking thing. We're going to have to jank together one because there won't be one for the in-game times in this game. So I'm going to have to get notepads
Last time checked with the breakaway. 1 minute.
on a separate.
The breakaway is holding off the
Can we set the high tempo
but it's going to be
quickly?
difficult.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
Right. I'm gonna be silly on the Côte de
Looks
Jeunesse
like the
again.
breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap. There will be 1 point to be earned for the mountains classification at the top of the Col de la Gineste.
I'm gonna ride super hard here. And we won't catch them. But it should do some damage and help us get over the top. We are going to catch them if we keep up this speed. This is also a more sustainable speed than the sprint speed I used to do before I worked out that you could do this. It's fast, but it's a sustainable fast. It's not...
The breakaway will soon be at the top of the Gineste climb, but its lead is too small.
Okay, so
to hope for
chugging that does
victory.
nothing.
The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb.
Yeah, I know they're 2k from the climb.
30 seconds lead for the
I
head of the
want to
race.
work out if I can switch off the guy, because he's vaguely annoying. Okay, for some reason we can't chug, which is somewhat annoying. But this is not something you would do in a real race. Have the yellow jersey contender sort of dragging the peloton.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
Dragging the peloton into...
Another few kilometers downhill before entering Marseille.
Okay, let's recover our energy, because one of the issues we had last time is we wasted all our energy here and then we couldn't sprint at the end. All the noises in this are so viscerally horrible. Like,
He's in trouble.
the
Not
brakes
sure that he'll be there
noise
for the sprint.
is perhaps one of the worst. Okay, this is some good energy recovery though. And it will let us drink again now.
Now it's flat and almost straight all the way to the finishing line.
Okay, so now we're just going to go hard for the final 6k. We can do this. I'm feeling good about this.
5 kilometers. It will be very complicated for the breakaway. If it manages to hold off the peloton, it will be a
Yeah,
real
it won't
exploit.
manage to hold off the peloton based on the fact that we are here.
Bunched peloton.
And we're just gonna zoop past them. I think our best
Less than 3
hope is
kilometers
I
to go. The final sprint is taking shape.
sprint early
Lead out men are in place.
and hope I can
Sprinters
keep it.
will soon move
I can
into
keep
action.
it up for longer than I can just. No, that seems like a bad idea. No, shit.
Here comes the red pennant.
Okay.
Go. 1 kilometer. Give it all you've got.
Again, I fucked that, but I fucked it better than last time. That was better than last time, I can tell you that much. We're gonna get yelled at by the guy again. I love how they all just T-pose. The same visual gets
A
happened.
few minutes ago, he tops.
Oh, Mark Cavendish won. That's fun. We like Mark.
We could have hoped for better than a top 5 place today. The podium seemed possible. It's a pity. We could have hoped for a better start, but it doesn't matter.
So that is 3:36:27. Last time, if I go into the VOD quickly. Okay. No, I want the VOD for the first stage. That's the Col de Jeunesse. Sorry. I'm gonna change this so you can see what I'm looking at instead of me just... Okay. We are 4 minutes ahead of where we were last time. We could do the rest of the race exactly the same. Okay. So I'm gonna get Notepad open really quick. I mean, I could just do this in text in Streamlabs, couldn't I? Add. Text. No. I know what, no. Give me a second. Where's Notepad? Does Notepad exist still? Yes, there it is. So I want to go then add window capture, add source, window Notepad, done. We're going to put that kind of, we'll work out where it is once we're on the, once we're in, but okay. Stage 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the time and then the total time. And then we're... So, world record. So the world record is, as we all remember, 10:29:08. In attempt 1, stage 1 was 3:41. 3:41. Stage 1 was 3:41. 41 and 1. Stage 2, if we skip ahead. This box. How do I zoom this in? There we go, that's better. So that's attempt 1. Stage 2 was, if we now skip ahead to Stage 2, we came second. So it was... We did that in 3 hours, 9 minutes and 30 seconds, which put our total time to 6 hours, 50 and 6:50 and 5. And our final time after stage 3 was 3 hours 42, 342, 35, which then added up to 10, 32, 30, so 10, 32, 34, which is plus I can't do maths is the problem. So the time difference there is 3 minute. $26. So that's our time difference over world record on stage 1. Nice. So then this time I cannot use Notepad. This is really exciting content, I'm sure. Was 336, 336.27. 3.3627. Slash dunk. So that is minus 3. So that's minus 3. 34. Yeah, it's minus 334. So if we keep at that pace, we will beat the world record by. Well, if we keep at this pace, we will beat the world record by. We'll keep at the world record by. I need to add on the splits. Less large. I'll work out when we get into the stage where to put them. Give me a second. Top right corner is the best place. Okay. So that's where we are at the moment. So if we can keep this up, we should beat world record. Let's keep going then. I think a lot of that was probably just down to the fact that we were actually like using some of the controls of this game. So we are the favourite to win this stage, as is. If we can
Hello,
just
cycling fans everywhere. The last climb counts
if we can just control the race until that final climb,
with its summit lying less than 8 kilometers from the finish, the punchers will have a golden opportunity to go on the attack and eliminate those riders.
Costa, I want you to follow attacks.
Who are fastest in the sprint.
Okay.
Breakaway didn't get far. Watch out for counter moves.
We're going to let the breakaway get a bit of a distance away.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay
Okay, Costa's killing himself, so that's...
well placed.
Just go back to that. We want to manage the time gap, is the thing. And if we set them to do that, they should try and actually manage the time gap, which is what we want.
The breakaway is
Why are you...
3 kilometers.
Okay, we're going to briefly swap over to Tantan, who is our best sprinter,
From the intermediate
so that we can try and get 4th place on this sprint. I don't think we will, especially if we mess up like last time, but oh well. It will help, I imagine. Just riding really hard here should help us a bit.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
Fuck. Unless we do that again. Unless I do that and do exactly what I did.
He's a good climber puncher over any kind of
Oh well,
obstacle.
we got some points at least. Okay. Now we want to switch back to Pogs. And I want to go kind of hard here, if we can. If we don't get trapped by these two guys. I want to see if I can escape.
There will be
If
5,
this is
3,
doable.
2 and 1 point to be taken for the first 4 riders at the next King of the Mountains summit.
Because we've got a feed zone ahead anyway. This might be doable. This is the thing, for some of these world records for this game, we can literally quick stage and we'll get the world record. Is the thing.
I can't see them letting you get away. You might as well sit up.
Yeah, they're not letting me get away. But we have sped them up, and that's what matters. Is by doing this attack, it does damage us in the short term, but it also forces the peloton to ride hard to catch us. And if these guys want to win, they can't let me win. Essentially, is their thinking.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Oh, they've dropped one of them. Gonna chug. I think now is as good a time as any to chug. We're going pretty hard, but I think we have to, because not going hard just messes it up for everything. And if we can gain even more time here, that would be ideal. Okay, we're about to catch up valets.
He goes to the top of the climber standing. Here's the positions over the last climb.
The gap is decreasing. The peloton has not given up.
No, we haven't given up. We haven't, yeah. That's English. Now we want to recover as much energy as we can on this descent. There we go, that was better than some of the ones we've done.
Time gap stabilized.
We stabilized the time gap. Okay, and this group of 30 people has five of my team.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
Let me out.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
To be fair, we
The
don't
break is still
want to
not
kill
done.
ourselves
It's
here.
difficult to escape today.
We want to try and recover some energy now.
The next climb is classified as third category. There will be 2 and 1 point available towards the polka dot jersey.
This is a climb when we could do some fun, potentially.
The peloton is 2 kilometers from the top of the climb.
We could have some fun on this climb, theoretically.
Breakaway over.
If we can get through the group is the one issue. There's no gaps. Mark Cavendish also probably won't maintain his lead into the end of this stage because he's a sprinter and this is a fundamentally anti-sprinter stage.
He won't let you out because you're dangerous for the overall standings. You should wait a bit more before trying something.
No, I'm not trying something for the stage. I just want these mountain points.
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
Thank you. And I just like this guy's positive affirmations. That's most of why I do anything now, is because this British guy tells me that what I'm doing is good. There's not much point in doing anything otherwise. We're going to let them catch us now, but we have done what we wanted to there.
A teammate is beginning to lose touch.
Oh no, we've lost Ulysses. It's a fun name. Sounds like Ulysses. Okay. Yeah, set a high tempo, please. We want to drop as many fucking riders as we can if we're at this point. We got 50 kilometers to go.
Last time check with the breakaway. 1 minute.
We're doing our big descent. Okay.
King of the mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
This is a section we don't really care about. It's the final climb where we have to do damage.
The end of the stage is not far off.
And I think
Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
yeah, like
The race
Oh,
is
Micah
now
got
to a
2
long
points now.
downhill section that will quickly bring the riders.
we're going to
the
recover
foot of
some
the last
energy
climb.
here.
A climb, as mentioned, that should prove decisive for stage victory.
And then once we get to the bottom of this
Come on,
climb,
guys. You're soon going to have to position yourselves at the front. The final climb
are we not
coming
positioned
up.
at the front?
It's important to be well placed.
We should be positioned at the fucking front. Why are we not positioned at the front?
Breakaway over.
Because
The
it's...
riders are at the decisive point of this stage with the ascent of
I
the
am
Col
so
sur
far
Loup,
behind, I
a
hate
short
this.
climb, but very steep,
I hate
since
this.
the
I
average
hate this. We should
percentage
not be
is
this far
10%.
behind. Oh, this... Oh, we're back on this one.
The first rider to the top of the climb will pocket 5 points towards the mountain standings.
Which isn't what we care about. What we care about
He asks
is...
his guys to maintain the tempo. Watch him. He must feel able to win the stage.
Yeah, so we need to go hard, but we also can't really try
The
anything
final
yet.
climb has just begun. The strongest riders will surely go on the attack in order to try to finish alone. The breakaways managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized.
We want to be near
King
the
of
front
mountain
though.
sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. A teammate has just been dropped.
Yeah, that's fine. Rafa Micah went hard earlier, so it's not surprising that we've lost him. Yeah, this is an insane climb. Like, I would be going backwards if I tried to cycle up this. The fact that they can even go like 12 kilometers an hour up here is crazy to me. And we're just dropping people like... Oh no, we're not actually dropping people. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? No, 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 no. Every second lost is a... Every second matters, like in game. And in... Okay. I think we're just gonna have to aim to win in a sprint. I don't care about the mountain points particularly. Actually I do. I want the 5 points.
He takes the virtual lead of the overall standing.
What do you mean Adam Yates takes the fucking virtual lead? How dare he?
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey.
I've got the polka dot
No
jersey.
way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
Okay, it's faster to
We're
aerodynamic.
provisional leaders. Come on. Keep
Stop.
at it.
It's faster to aerodynamic down there than it is to... Okay, and now there's like, as far as I remember, there's this little like short uphill, and then we get to the final sort of sprint. And unlike last time, we have energy. Ish.
Only 5 kilometers left for the men in front.
Sans pour d'avance. We just need to be ready to sprint. Because... yeah, there's multiple... The other teams have multiple guys in this, we do not, so we're at an inherent disadvantage. But that's fine. Okay, we're zooming, we're zooming, we're zooming, we're zooming, we're zooming. It's gonna come down to the line. We're advanced. If we can win this stage, that's even better.
There's only 1 kilometer to go for the men at the front. They'll have to settle it with a sprint.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
And we win. We did it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. I just had a panic there that I had unplugged my mic and it was scary. But no. That my mic had been muted this whole time. Look. Perfect. We timed that one, honestly, exactly how we should have.
He succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls to win today.
August.
He will climb.
We did it. I think Pogacar was the play.
Well done,
It's a
lads.
lazy play, but it's a play.
Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the
3:04:22.
role. Well done for this win. We take the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day.
So that's... So again, that's 5 minutes faster. That's 5 minutes faster than we were last time. So overall, that's 6... I know I'm writing this wrong, but... that is 9 minutes. 9 minutes and 26 seconds that we are now ahead. So if we don't mess up this last stage and if we get good RNG, we have potentially got the world record by quite a margin. But we have to get it first. It's time. It's time, gamers. Should I put some dramatic music on? Give me a second. I have a plan. Is it this one? I'm gonna loop this. It's time.
It's the final stage.
This is really loud.
The profile is special, with one major difficulty that should decide between the climbers. The scenario looks to be simple, and everything should be settled on the final climb. In theory, things are set in concrete. Given our lead, we shouldn't be troubled for the general classification. Congratulations. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Dad. Here we go. This is such good music. For a cycling race, this is incredibly cursed music.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's stage should be full of suspense. The two climbs placed just before the finish will enable the
Okay,
fittest
let's do
riders
this.
to try their luck on a solo wheel. But they will then have to hold out to the finish, located 8 kilometers after the summit.
So functionally what we have learned here is if you actually play the game, you have a way better chance of winning than you do if you... Okay.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. Go, guys. You've got to
This
keep
song is going to be
defend the yellow
looping
jersey.
the whole time, so enjoy this. Okay, we need to set a high tempo here.
The breakaway can't widen the gap.
Yeah, we need to rein them in. Okay. I've never played Halo 3
The time gap between
or
the
2. I've
peloton
only
and
played the
SVP
original
is
Halo and
stationary.
some of the other ones. We should do some Halo streams at some point. That could be fun. I don't think they're good games, but it could be fun.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy.
So yeah, another big
This is
thing
what
that will
allows the
matter
rider to edge
is...
clear at the end of the race.
Functionally, it's going to be those last 2 climbs that decide this.
The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
There's 8 of them in the breakaway. I don't love that.
The leaders are beginning the Côte de Tuileries climb.
Yeah, this is a
classified
climb
as
that
third
fundamentally
category.
doesn't matter. So we're just going to
At
zoom
the
through
front
it.
of the race,
All of
it's
these
time to
these
pick up
these
something to
little
eat. The
climbs
gap
at
with
the
a yellow
start. Oh fuck.
is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all
Ah,
the way to
fuck.
the finish.
Yeah. So we are managing the time gap currently. None of these people in
There will
the
be 1
break
point to be had towards
any
the polka dot
particular
jersey at the top
threat
of the
at the
next
front.
climb.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will
Okay.
soon start to move in the peloton.
The first 15 to pass the intermediate sprint score points
Here we
towards the
go.
green jersey.
We don't care about these videos being particularly, but what we
The
do
riders
care
up
about
front have a 1 minute lead on the favourites group.
is this. Now this first climb isn't where we make our move, it's the second climb. I think.
Here we go. The front of the race is on the Côte de Cabri, a 7.6 kilometre climb at 5.8%. The breakaway increased its lead on the yellow jersey group.
An attack. We've got to react. He's
Oh,
dangerous.
fucking Dan Martin. Dan Martin, you are not going. This is incredibly tense. If we win this, we can officially call this channel. We can officially say that I, as a streamer, am a speedrunner, and I am the world record holder in Tour de France 2022, the Les Trois Jours de Provence. And then we can continue our quest for more of these on future
A
streams.
teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
It's so dramatic. It's so dramatic. One of our guys has just been shot down. Or whatever. I don't know how Halo worked. I don't know what this music actually plays over. Oh shit. Taeyeon's is going. Can't have Taeyeon's
5
going.
points for the first to the top. The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front.
Yeah. And we're gonna catch them before the end of this time. Wet, 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 indeed. Le voila. So last time we were running on completely empty by the time we made it to the end of... I just want to check the... Yeah. So we have some sort of time to recover after this before the next climb. And then from the next climb we go straight onto the... We go straight onto the that sort of windy section, which we are desperately hoping is not windy. What are these suckers? I think Evans was the one threat in that group. Maybe he wasn't.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
And I am 2.2. Just powering past these people. This is what it feels like to play as someone in this game who's good.
The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to withstand me. We're doing this. We don't care about the points over this time, but... Like, the mountain jersey would be cool if we get it, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. We're now going to just go a bit chill for this next section, because
The lead rider
we
has
need to
30
recover.
seconds on the favourites. The riders will have a 5-kilometre shelf before starting the final difficulty of this stage. They will also have to be wary of the wind, that if blowing hard, could hamper their advance towards the line.
Please don't be blowing hard wind. Okay, this music is very funny when it's just slow bike riding. I'm so nervous. Whoever wrote this song, the Halo Warthog music, it's such a fucking good song. Okay, the group behind our group will look like they're about to catch up. Well, that's fine. We just need energy to get of these last sort of sections. That's where the time is really gonna sort of matter. I don't trust the self-ride for energy recovery. It has failed me in the past. What I don't love is that all of these riders have been...
The Col du Ferry is a 4.3-kilometer ascent at 6.8%.
None of these guys are
Enough to
riding.
enable a rider to edge clear, but he'll have to sustain the effort right to the finishing line.
Okay, we do have blue juice on that last time. Is the thing. So let's do this. Okay, Hamilton. Give a shit musical, you're not escaping me. No! That might be the run ruined. But we have more guys. It's very important. It's a very important thing to take into account. We have a lot more guys.
This last climb is classified as second category. Therefore, the stage winner will score 5 points in the Poppy Dog Jersey classification.
Watch out, lads. There's wind at the top. If it's coming from the front, stay well tucked in. Don't uncover yourselves too soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to tuck in. I'm trying to tuck in with my boys. Just me and the boys tucking in. Dan Martin trying to push me off the road. Okay, 9k. I'm juicing up for the final part of the ride. We're preparing. It does flatten out slightly once we get to the top. Balcamolima, why? Okay, Balcamolima just died. Okay. We don't care about mountain points. These guys can sort of kill themselves for mountain points. We just care about having the energy to make it to the end. Yeah, we are now riding directly into a headwind, which is terrible for us. We can do this though. I don't want to let Bennett escape, but I also don't want to, like, waste all my energy now. That's the red, no, that's the 5k mark. The yellow pennant.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
I just want to recover some energy for the final kilometer or two. But Bennett is trying to sneak away. Okay. I may upload highlights of this one to YouTube at some point. Okay, that's a tailwind. It's kind of useful. Hagen.
The leading men will soon be under the red pennant. Who will come out on top today?
It is the red pennant. 1 more kilometer of effort.
We have no energy. We did it.
Speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall.
We did it. we can switch the music off now. And are we ready? So that's a reminder, the world record time we're looking for. Just go for a quick... So technically that would be illegal in real Tour de France. So that time we're going for, let's remember, is 10:29:08.
This stage is his. He's in. He's a. We can. He will climb.
We're just best at everything. That's...
Well done, lads.
Okay.
Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the role.
So we
with
rode
brio.
that in...
Well done for this win. We finish with the yellow jersey, the
3:38.
green jersey, and the polka dot jersey. It's simply phenomenal,
56.
guys. Well done, lads.
So that means we finish in 10:19. $25. We did it, gamers. That is 9 minutes on the world record. So on our personal best. So we did it. So if we open up speedrun.com here for Les Trois Jours de Provence, wherever it's gone. I need to switch those over to the internet live scene.